Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who labour and are overburdened, and I will give you rest. Shoulder my yoke and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. Yes, my yoke is easy and my burden light." This is Sean Donovan from MSC Mission Office, and you're watching Mission Alive. Roger's in India at the moment, visiting projects with our colleagues over there, and over the past few weeks you've heard his stories from Vietnam, so he's able to get around and travel a bit at the moment, which is good. And now that the COVID restrictions are starting to lighten up a bit, we're able to travel and visit projects and give reports back to you. That reading which you just heard is from our Gospel today, and the question might be, what does it mean that my yoke is easy and my burden light? It comes at the end of a series that commenced, we've been reading in our readings over the past week or so. It commenced with John the Baptist asking the question, is Jesus the Messiah? And his disciples went and asked Jesus, and Jesus said, well, you can see my works, you can see the things that are being done, you can see people being cured, you can see all these good things happening, and go and say that. And then you'll recall later on in the week, Jesus admonished the places that saw the good works and didn't recognise that God was in these works, and that it would go not well for them on the day of judgment. And then we come to this part about my yoke is easy and my burden light. So how do all these things connect together, and what does that have to do with us today, in the world today, in this year, and what does it have to do with our mission? Well, the question can be too, what is a yoke? And if you understand that the yoke is the thing that connects two animals together, usually ox, or this sort of thing, when they're ploughing a field. And so the two can do what perhaps the one might not be able to do, or one might be stronger than the other and can help the other to plough the field. But together, connected by the yoke, they can do the job. They can plough the field. They can then do the good works. And so it is with us. We can't do our works alone. And so it is with Christ. The great insight of Paul was that we are the body of Christ. And so when earlier in the week the question was asked, are you the Messiah? Are you the Christ? Are you the one that was coming? And Jesus responded, well, look at the works. Well, again, it is with us, and we are the body of Christ. And so we are asked to yoke ourselves and to yoke others, so that together we can plough that field. Together we can do those good works, which are the indication, which are the clear signs of the action of God in the world and the action of Jesus in the world. And bringing our particular gifts. So some people can provide money, and that's a very useful thing. We are able to act as a conduit from people who have money, and they donate through the mission office, and then we are a conduit through to other places in Australia and other parts of the world where people have need of that money. People donate their time if they have time available to come into the office and do things in the office, and the office wouldn't be able to function without people's time. People have certain skills, and we have people go both in Australia and other parts of the world where people take their skills as missionaries, lay missionaries, or religious missionaries, where they take their skills and abilities to plough that field around the world. So my yoke is easy and my burden light is something we can take on board for the weeks ahead, and see that we too can be yoked, and in that yoking we can help others, we can help each other. The Christian message is one of love, it is one of being connected in this world of contemporary world where everything is very much individualism, and I am the greatest of the solo. The Christian message is very much countercultural to that, saying that we are yoked together, we are moving as one, and together, and only together, can we achieve those good works. My yoke is easy and my burden light. So thank you for joining us today on Mission Alive. Roger will be sending some live reports through from India as he travels around, and we look forward to those. They may come at odd times, depending on what time it is there. So keep an eye out for those streams to start. And God bless, and we'll see you again.